All right, so today we're going to be installing a DashCam in my Porsche Macan. I'm going to do the unboxing later, but first I wanted to show you where you can get these. As always, you enter the website, which is ACARMultimedia.com, and then here you will see the different categories. You go to Porsche, and then you go to Macan, and in scrolling down, you'll see here, now they have the ACARCam dash front and rear Wi-Fi camera. So when you click on that, then you have different options here for resolution, and then the model, right? So the model that fits our Macan is model B, which also fits the 970 and 958. I think 970 is a Panamera, and also the 958 is a Cayenne. Says that the Model C here is the one that fits the 718, so I wonder now if the one that I have will fit my 982. So we'll see. I mean, if it doesn't fit, then I'll install it in my Macan for demonstration. But today we're going to focus on the single camera pointing to the front that connects in the overhead. Then in a separate video, I'll show the dual camera front and back, and then how to connect to the fuse box and the different options that you have for recording. I would ask you stay tuned until the end, because in the end we will show the capabilities of the camera. We have a nice demo. So with that, let's do the unboxing. All right, so today we're going to be reviewing the ACARCam. Actually, ACAR sent us two cameras. One connects to the overhead control panel. It has only one camera facing forward, and the other one is a dual camera system that connects into the fuse box. This one is meant to stay on all the time, so it draws power all the time. It's supposed to be very, very low power, so it should not affect the battery. And this one is meant to be connected to an overhead control, which should turn off when the car turns off. So let's unbox this. We'll start with the smaller one. Alright, so here you have the DashCam and the accessories, and you also have a user manual here. As you can see, this is meant to go under, and you'll see this later, on the rear view mirror. So it replaces the rear view mirror trim, and it's blended appropriately with the actual rear view mirror trim, which makes it a little bit nice, a nice addition there. So here's the camera. This is a GPS. I'm not sure. Maybe, yeah. So I think this connects here, and probably uses this GPS GPS antenna to provide a geolocation to the film footage, which is kind of nice. All right, so I'll have to see where I should install this. And then these, I don't know where would I install this one? It doesn't say anything about installation here. It just says these are just instructions or installation here. Let's see. Alright, so this is where you would connect these like this, and then I'm assuming that this you have to intercept the wire somewhere and connect this. So as I said, this goes to the overhead. Alright, so this is the manual, and here you have I'm not sure if you can see this. Right. So you have the description of the device and then installation. Then you have a QR code for the app, and then on the other side it shows you how to use the app and use the device. And there's some specifications and frequently asked questions. I also forgot to say that it has its own trim remover. It comes with the kit. So, in order for me to install the camera, I need to remove the radar detector because it's going to be in the way. Hopefully I'm going to be able to install it later. Let's see. How do I do this? I'll probably go to the other side. Now it's supposed to take this out, and also supposed to be a bunch of clips here. I'm gonna try to do this with the credit card. So this is really not a credit card, but this the best thing you can do so that you don't damage the clips. Right, so this is comes out like this. All right, so if I were to bet, I think that the wire I need to connect is this one here. Let's see if I can take this out. I don't know if you can see it there. Yeah, I think you can see it. All right. So this one should come out. Let me see how it now. Alright, this comes out. And then this side comes in here. And this one goes here. and then this one should go to the camera here. This is the camera, right? So I'm going to test this before I start flowering. Like this. And this one goes to GPS, so I'm going to just connect this one to GPS antenna. I'm probably going to install GPS antenna somewhere here. Alright, I'm going to test this first. Let's see if it turns on. Yeah. You can see the LED there. So it's turning on. Alright. So this is the camera that connects overhead. It really is easy to connect. So now I'm going to see if I can route the wire. And I'm going to test this one for a while and then install the other one, which I installed to the fuse box. All right. Right. At this point, I'm passing the wires from the camera to the overhead compartment. Wire here. The other one. Now I'm starting to reinstall all the trims back. antenna. I'm going to place somewhere there. Now I'm pairing the camera via Wi-Fi to my phone so that I can see the image via the app. All right, so it's connected. All right. So it looks a little bit like crooked. All right, so now the image, you can see it there, the image is straight. So it turns out that there was one of the wire looms was preventing this to really go all the way there, and it was not clicking out appropriately. So I pulled the wires a little bit. I kind of pulled them down, and then I was able to close the gap here, and now the image is straight. I then installed the radar detector back, and now the project is finally complete. Really OEM look. And now I'm going to be testing it, maybe tomorrow because it's dark outside, but I'm really happy with the outcome here. Alright, this is now the test drive during daytime. As you can see below, you can see the GPS coordinates and then the speed and the date and time stamp, which is really a nice feature to have in this type of cameras. There are similar dash cams in the market that don't have this type of information, and I think this is important if you are ever involved in a situation, an accident, that you will need this information. The camera resolution, as you can see, is really good. You can really tell out details of signs and also even license plates. So it's really good resolution.
Overspeed.
This is now a nighttime test drive, and as you can see, you can really tell all the traffic signs, even license plates. Again, really good resolution. So I really like this camera. This camera is staying in my Macan. I think is a really good investment. Once again, thank you to ACARCam for providing this dashcam for us to test and review in our channel. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button, and thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video.